Hello everyone. Today I'd like to make a delicious mushroom recipe that is good for vegetarians, is good for non-vegetarians, is good for just about everyone. It goes well with rice, hot rice. It even goes well with roti or chapattis, toasted bread, just about anything. Let me show you the ingredients right now. So these are all the ingredients, and I will list the ingredients out in the caption. The first thing I'm going to do is to make a marinade of these for the mushroom. So it's about 3 tablespoons of yogurt, half teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of garam masala, and this is about half teaspoon of black pepper powder. So I'm just going to put just about that much. Okay, and I'm just going to mix this properly, and then once it's mixed, I'm going to add all the mushrooms into this container. I've marinated this, and I'm going to cover it and set it aside for about 10 minutes. So into some hot oil goes a few, like about 3 or 4 cloves, a few. Okay, now I need to have like a few nice piece of cinnamon, but I don't have a nice piece, so I'm just going to put a few little bits, and then about 3 green cardamom and about a teaspoon of cumin seeds. So let this let this start crackling, and the seeds have to swell, and then they start bursting, and that's what causes the sound of that, the spluttering sound. So now that's making its usual sounds. I'm going to put about 2 medium-sized onions that I've sliced, but these are actually not medium-sized onions. This is about 8 little onions or shallots that I have sliced. And then you add 2 green chilies and some ginger garlic paste. Give me a minute. Okay, so this is about a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, and let's give this a mix. Now I'm going to add, it's a little brown now, so I'm going to add about a teaspoon of red chili powder, about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, and about a tablespoon, now this one will make a whole tablespoon of coriander powder. So put this on low heat, give this a stir. You can add some water at this stage and let it cook. It's been cooking for about a minute or so. This is 2 medium-sized tomatoes that I've chopped, adding that in. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of salt, about a teaspoon of salt. And then we have this other ingredient, which is quite, I'm going to give it a stir first. This other ingredient, which will give it a nice creamy taste, and that is butter. Okay, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of butter in here. You can add less if you don't want so much of butter. So this would give it a nice creamy flavor. And now all we have to do is close the pot and cook on low flame for about 5 minutes. You can add a little bit more water if you wanted to. If you feel that the tomatoes need a bit more water to thoroughly cook, you can. So close the pot, cook it for about 3 to 4 minutes on low flame. Make sure to uncover the pot and give it a little bit of a stir. You can also sort of smash the tomatoes if you want. I'm not going to smash these chilies because these are it's bird's eye chili, and that's going to be really spicy, so I'm not going to smash that one. I'm just going to close it a little bit more and cook it. It hasn't been cooked, it has only been cooking for about 2 minutes now, so another 3 minutes to go. So now I'm going to open the lid and add the marinated mushrooms inside. So you must make sure that the bottom of the pan is not sticking or anything. It's slightly sticking, but that's all right. I'm going to add the the mushrooms that were marinating and give it a nice stir. Now, as you're mixing, you can put this on high. You can, turn up the heat to a higher flame so it dries a little bit. So I'm going to just put it up a little bit more. And now let this cook without closing it for a little bit so that it kind of dries up just for now. So guys, it's slightly dry now. I am going to add a few teaspoons of ground cashew nut powder. So these, I was actually supposed to just put in about, grind about 5 to 6 cashew nuts, but this is a little bit more, so I'm not going to put all of this. It's only about 5 to 6 cashew nuts that you grind, that you powder, sorry, not grind, you powder it, and then you add it in here, give it a good mix, and add about half cup of water. Okay. This is a little less than half cup. I'm just going to add it in first, and then we'll see. Give it a good stir. And you cover it and cook it again. So I'm just going to give it a nice stir so it's all the ingredients incorporate properly. Okay. And now I'm going to cover the pot once again for about 5 minutes on high heat. While it's cooking, I've used Kashmiri red chili powder. You don't have to if you don't have it. You can use ordinary red chili powder, but the reason I'm using Kashmiri red chili powder is because the chilies used to make this powder is different, and it gives any dish that you put this Kashmiri red chili powder into a really beautiful red color. So that's why I'm putting this Kashmiri red chili powders inside. So I'm going to open it now. Okay, it's cooking quite well. In fact, it's almost done. So all I'm going to do now is, I had forgotten to mention that I am also going to add some coriander leaves to give it more flavor. So I didn't chop it up just now. So I'm just going to use a little scissor to do this. So I'm going to put this in first, and then later I'll add a little bit more for garnish. So this is going to cook a little bit more uncovered, so it sort of thickens up a little bit more. So guys, it's done. The coriander does give it a special, a nicer flavor. So it's quite thick now and just nice to be eaten with either rice or hot chapattis. So I'm going to plate this now. So this is how it looks. So yummy. So everyone, this is how the mushroom gravy looks like. It really looks good, and I always struggle to show it on the camera, but do remember that the coriander leaves that I used doesn't only act as a garnish and pretty up the dish, it also adds flavor, and most importantly, it adds extra nutrition to your dish. So here's Shakila Shanmugam signing off. If you like my videos, guys, do give me a thumbs up, do subscribe to my videos, and do share my videos as well. Bye guys, have a good evening.